Predator versus T1. The winner of this particular best of 3 series is going to be able to go to the major playoffs, and the other one is going to have to go into the major group stages.
The battle.
Boomy here to help out as well. That's a lot of nuke damage they have to contend with, and Ku already tanking up a lot, and Zephyr already having to burn through a little bit of his regen. Zephyr might be in a little bit of trouble here, actually. He's going to get hit by the Flux and the Spark Wraith. He's dropping very, very low. 1 second until there is a Stroke of Fate that might clean him up. A few more right clicks might do it, and there we go. Boomy is going to be able to claim first blood with his final right click and the assist with the Stroke of Fate. And meanwhile on the top lane, we are actually seeing a loop around here onto Bok. He does have the Swashbuckle. It doesn't hit onto anyone, but he has just gone off into the trees. There's a Lucky Shot proc, and that might be actually what saves him. 23 Savage can't clean him up. Bok trying to get another proc onto Whitemon. I don't know if he's going to be able to do it. The salve does actually manage to save Bok, and he's fine. Whitemon might also be in a little bit of trouble. Tims is chasing after him. There is also still another engagement going on, but there's another Lucky Shot. Is able to disarm 23 Savage, and Whitemon also gets cleaned up by Tims, who leaps after him and cleans him up in the top lane. Meanwhile, on the bottom lane, there is actually going to be a swift initiation onto Boomy, who does get charged back for Zephyr. He actually might get taken down for this. Boomy's just trying to fight him. Gabby as well. One more right click will do it. And there we go. That's a nice trade there. Ku manages to kill Boomy, but Boomy also gets the kill onto Zephyr. And Gabby gets the experience for that as well, until it's too late. But there was a little bit of vision in the river. I'm not sure if they even saw Tims. But there goes the charge away. The skewer might mean that he survives, but Ku manages to pull him under the tower. And this might be a bit of a mistake here. There comes the cookie, and Tims is just finished up. Gabby's Spark Wraiths unfortunately aren't hitting on the right people. Ku, oh my goodness, Boomy. He just cleaves him in twain with the Stroke of Fate. Paints him a picture, and he is dead. On this bottom lane, very nice job from Boomy, hiding in the trees. So if they go forwards for this, oh, Ku, he's going to be in a little bit of trouble. There's the Doom. He does not get the skewer away as well. But there's a lot of heroes rotating in for this. Armel does need to be careful. Remember, he does not have his hood. But the Split Earth will actually miss. Zephyr does take a fall, but so does Armel. Gabby's double as well. Might be the next one they try and go for. And they are going to have to claim that 180 gold as well. So, I mean, while Armel does get one kill, it's not really that worth it, as he does also die, but they might even go for another one. Whitemon, unfortunately, overstaying his welcome and shot down by Bok. But what will remove a little bit of map control is those tower kills, and that bottom lane might be the one they go for. 23 Savage, though, is being initiated on. He has an armlet, but I don't think this is going to save him here. He does lose his first life, trying to make sure that Ku can't get that nice reverse polarity off, and there is a soulbind, but so far at least no spells committed. Did he have the double doom? There they go. That's the double doom. It's going to commit onto the Wraith King and onto the Magnus. Can they actually kill anyone here though? Bok is starting to right click through the damage. I don't know if they're going to be able to do so. There we go. They do kill off the Magnus. And can they look for more? The Mortimer's Kisses are flying through. There's the Yules hitting off onto Armel, followed by the Split Earth here. That's a lot of damage, but he's going to try and TP away, and that's definitely not going to work. Bok dished out a lot of damage as well over the top of that team fight, and Tim's actually able to clear up Whitemon on the backline as well. Gabby already has a very small, a very long attack animation, so in projectile speed, so it just makes sense. And meanwhile, they're actually going to try and put up a kill here onto 23 Savage. They are going to fight him with the Moonlight Shadow. Oh, Bok is going to whiff off on the Swashbuckle. Does Ku have a Plane Dagger? Yes, he does. They can maybe look for a nice RP here. They're all starting to group up as well. Maybe they go for this. There's only going to hit off onto one, and there's a turnaround with the Soulbind. But Bok, oh my goodness, he just gets nuked down. Tim's trying to evade. He might actually be able to escape this. Oh no, he does not. The Radiance is finished up, and the final right click from 23 Savage. And a BKB is also finished here on Armel, so feeling a little bit safer. But there is actually a smoke gang of their own. He has the RP ready. There's an RP. Going to hit off onto Armel, and oh my goodness, that's so much damage. Thanks to the Solar Crest, 23 Savage just cuts him in half. Wiley doesn't have RP. I mean, I don't think that they can do this before Armel's back up, so perfect timing. Carl does get hit by a bit with an arrow. Tims might want to try and go for a steal here. He's going to try and get the stun. Tims, he steals it from under the noses of the Dire. He goes in, he goes out with the Ink Swell. That was all they needed. And Bok's in the middle of this as well. He's going to try and kill 23 Savage, but he's not going to be able to do it. He gets the final right click dished out to him by 23 Savage. Gabby has actually showed up to this fight now, but 23 Savage is right on the top of him there, dishing out a lot of damage onto him. And but 23 Savage is also getting nuked down very, very slowly. It's a good way to tell if you can kill the Arc Wardens, if you can kill his double. Uh-oh. Tims? He may be about to lose his Aegis, unfortunately. He loses his first life. Will he lose his second? He does have a leap available, but I think he's just going to die. Oh, no. There's going to be the awesome Carl that might save him for a little bit, but I think he's just dead. And so T1 quell the Aegis out. Oh, there you go. They want to go for initiation further. They get the stuns off onto Buck, and he's dead too. And he actually dies back right now. It's 70 seconds on the deck. Gabby is on this bottom lane. Little do they know. They're actually just all going to TP away. Gabby might just stay down here to try and keep the pressure up. They might want to go for Buck here. They're going to pull him back. Not quite get the skewer. Buck is getting hit by the Wraithfire Blast, though. He's not able to get the Rolling Thunder off. Oh, no, and Armel is also caught out. He pops his BKB, but the reverse polarity penetrates it. And 23 Savage gets a double kill just with right clicks alone. And the bubble tries to save the mid-tier 2 tower, but it is not enough. There's going to be another bubble used right now as well. And, I mean, they're trying to hold this, and they might be able to do so, but that's a lot of damage you've got to contend with. 23 Savage. Oh, no, there's a skewer. It is only onto Gabby's double, though, so he doesn't mind losing this, but that is a bit of gold they have to feed away. And still 25 seconds until the last hero is up. 23 Savage might take a hit here if there's a bit of nuke damage coming in, but looking like it might just be a hold. There we go. His first life will get taken down. This doesn't mean they can maybe take this fight once the next one's up. And there goes the Soulbind. Gabby, I believe this Tempest double is going to be dead. Skewed back into a very nice split earth, actually. Nice little combo there. And unfortunately, oh, the arrow does actually hit the creep there. They are doubled up here. But of course that status resistance available on 23 Savage is very, very strong. Roshan dropping low. The skewer is going to be in, and Carl is going to be able to get the Aegis. A nice RP will actually hold Buck in place. But I think he might be able to escape this here. He does manage to swashbuckle up to the high ground, and he's going to try and escape. Oh, the cookie from Zephyr is going to stun Buck. And he's going to get Disco Pony down. Pulse Nova will finish him off into the trees. There is a Yules. Not the biggest range, though. I'm not sure Boomy will escape this. Carl, oh, before he gets hit by the Inkswell, he is actually able to get a very nice split earth, but Boomy's just delaying him. But there is going to be the Yules, and I think Carl is very much dead. Boomy tries his best to survive, but it's not going to be enough. 23 Savage, and of course, with the Radiance. Very, very good. And there's a disarm onto 23 Savage with the lucky shot. But again, the armor reduction onto the racks as Gabby's double just gets forced back. Nuked to a crisp. They're going to have to pop the glyph. 20 seconds until... Oh no, Tim's! He gets pulled back and he's just dead. Tim's overextending for just a second. That was all they needed. And T1 get the racks. They're going to look for more here. They're going to go for the bottom lane. Bok will be able to get a bit of damage off, but 23 Savage doesn't really mind that too much in his second life. There's a buyback here from Tim's. Bok is rolling around. Going to get a few stuns off onto a few important people. Gabby is still throwing out a lot of right clicks on the back of this fight. There's the first life from 23 Savage, but there's the Doom. Can they actually kill out 23 Savage? He's getting slowed down by the Skadi, but the cookie might get him out of this alive. T1 have been very much on top of that. And they're going to go for the last set of racks that they need to get their Mega Creeps. But 23 Savage is getting a lot of damage thrown onto him now. He needs to be a little bit on the careful side. All that damage dishing out right now. There's going to be a bubble as well that will save the racks. There's a leash. Armel goes in and gets the double Doom off. It is only onto two heroes that aren't actually overly important here. Onto the Magnus and onto the edge. Armel, he's just getting nuked down by 23 Savage. Gabby's double as well. Dropping very, very low, and he is dead as well. And the real Gabby is going to have to blink away from the damage from 23 Savage. But Tim's also is in a lot of trouble, and he can't even leap away. He's dead as well. That's a double kill for 23 Savage. Gabby turns on his BKB. Is going to try and fight, but he gets bashed almost immediately. 23 Savage is just fighting his way through it. His illusion there for the Grimstroke really turning that damage around. Armel brought back for this. Can they do anything with this? Carl blinks in. He's able to find a kill off, and that's a dieback onto Armel. 23 Savage. He still even has his ultimate ready. That's a triple kill for 23 Savage. They're going to go for the top racks as well, so he does lose his first life, but I mean, it's back up in 36 seconds, and that is going to be Mega Creeps. He's also in a little bit of trouble, but he has the Untouchable at max level. That's a lot of attack slow. And oh no, he gets 4 snaps out of the base. The BKB will be triggered. He does have the bubble. He's going to throw it on top of the throne now, and that will block the damage, but Gabby is going to get initiated on really quickly here. Can they actually hold this? They might be able to. They have heroes coming back. They also have bubbles ready for days. It's going to have to block off the damage that goes on to the Ancient, and they've actually lost Whitemon. He's dead for 84 seconds. They might actually be able to hold this. Gabby holding his bubbles for now, trying to keep his main hero alive. Gabby's double will get taken down, but there is a bubble, keeping the throne alive. 24 seconds until they're back, and there's an RP. That's going to pull the two of them back, and that's the real Gabby as well. He does not get hit by the stun. A very nice Inkswell actually might delay them, but it is not enough. The throne will be taken down. T1 are going to get the first win. Alrighty, and here we go. And oh no, there's that sentry ward. The sentry ward doesn't spot it. Zephyr not realizing that you can just pop a ward inside it. And Bok on the bottom lane is actually going to get taken down by 23 Savage. And the bones are going to get harvested. On the top lane, there is actually going to be an RP onto Gabby, who had the Eclipse going. There is a toss available on Boomy. Tims throws an arrow, but it's not quite going to catch onto Ku. There's the toss. Ku in a lot of trouble. And with the avalanche as well, that's going to be an easy kill. And Boomy is the one with the final stones being thrown at him. Could just hit a stun off on him. There you are. They're going to go for it. They get the double stun off onto him. They had the cookie available. There's the Wraithfire Blast. There's the cookie, but he actually has the Vanguard, so he's fine. Boomy rotates in. He's going to be able to the avalanche with the toss back, and Bok just cleans him up underneath the tower. They might want to go for Tims here as well. He's actually burning to death, but he is going to survive. That's while the creep wave's under the tower. But Carl is still in the area here. And there's going to be a toss in from the center. Oh, but that's a perfect lasso. Pulling him back, and Bok's just dead. That was really, really nice job there from Carl. Exactly what we wanted to see. And Ku, on the meanwhile, has actually been caught out. But the Mortimer's Kisses are going to be wasted. And that is a big cooldown they have to live without. But Armel actually might be in a little bit of trouble here. They do have the finger and the RP. They are going to try and burst down Armel. But Gabby, on the meanwhile, has actually managed to turn on the Eclipse. The finger is actually going to be able to help with the killing. And Boomer is actually able to finish up Whitemon as he gets a haste through that. And Boomy is actually going to be able to find initiation here onto Zephyr. So much magical burst damage. Zephyr might just tick down to the urn. Yes, they will. Urn of Shadows, the spirits will be able to clean him up. Whitemon, he actually is able to get the stun off onto Tims, dropping him very, very low. But there's a lasso going to catch off onto Gabby. Can they actually finish him up here? He gets skewered underneath the tower. He's dropping very, very low, but he's slowly getting scorched down with a very nice double earth spike. And Carl with a double kill. Burns them all to death. Armel is going to try and get the silence in the TP away, but it did not catch on the 23 Savage. And he is going to be able to assist in this kill very actually. In fact, he will be able to get the kill and harvest the bones of the Death Prophet. They need to make a decision here, TNC. Bok wants to go in. They do have the ability to do so with the Blink Dagger. He is going to go into a Bok. Oh, let me get stunned almost immediately yet again. And 23 is going to be able to pick up the Aegis. And Armel has actually managed to commit the Exorcism for this. He's dropping very, very low, but the Yules might save him. But he's just going to get skewered back and finished up. 23 Savage is going to lose one of his... Oh, no, he isn't. I thought Tims was actually going to be able to finish him, but he was not able to do so. And he might actually try and look for a pick-off here, I imagine. I mean, they have 17 seconds until Whitemon's finger's back up. Why not go right now? You have the lasso, and there you have it. Are they going to do a little counter-smoking action? I don't know, but this is going to be a good fight here. T1 are smoked up. Who can they see? They can see Boomy. They're going to go on him with the Hex, waiting for a counter-initiation here from anyone else. Bok goes in, gets a very nice hoof stomp onto the two of them. Boomy dropping very, very low. Armel, though, they just pop... Oh my... He just gets deleted. Finger of Death. A combination of all the other abilities. Gabby just turned on the BKB, but he is going to get RP'd. Right-click down by Ku. And there goes the Kisses as well with a very nice double stun onto the two members of TNC. They're actually going to all die here. Boomy tries to save them a little bit, but it is not enough. If T1 are able to find TNC here, this could be pretty bad. TNC taking a really big looping path. They actually... Oh, no. They actually find Gabby. Gabby is not with his team. The Stampede. And he's just caught with a lasso. He's in a lot of trouble, but on the meanwhile, he actually does pop the BKB. He's going to try and fight it, but I think he's just going to get cleaned up here. Yep, one crit will clean him off. And the bones are also going to be salvaged. So this is still tough, as of course Bok can be seen here. They want to go on this. Carl crosses the map almost instantly, and they're actually able to find Tims. And they're just going to go for this Marauder. Unfortunately cleaned up. Whitemon with the Finger of Death finishes up Tims. And there is actually going to be a lasso pulling Gabby back. He's stuck on the high ground, now down to the low ground. There's an RP. It's going to be able to pull the two of them back down to 23 Savage, who is empowered, and he cleaves them in twain. Gets rid of two of them. That was a really, really good lasso there from Carl, who sets up perfectly for a lasso from Ku. Boomy is going to be able to toss Carl back. Tries to get him into the fountain, but Ku actually is going to get stunned in the fountain briefly. And they're just trying to go for this. But Ku is going to get pushed back. And they're going to get a set of racks. They can maybe even look for more. As they keep things going here, Whitemon does get hit with an arrow, but there is going to be a pipe. trying to keep things going, but Armel's dead. Gabby's dead. Your two highest farming cores are dead. And they're at least going to be able to get the melee racks. RP's down for 30 seconds. If they want to go for their moment, this is it right now. I guess it's Gabby, but Gabby's not at this team fight either. Boomy's going to have to break up the... They're just trying to stop them from taking this outpost so easily. Bot goes in, gets a very nice double hook stop, but he gets hexed almost immediately, and he is dead. He buys back. Armel pops the Exorcism, pops the BKB. He does get lassoed, but he survives through it, and is going to start siphoning. He does use the Wraith Fire Blast as well. Gabby does have the Exorcism as well, but the Finger of Death. Armel is taken down with that magic damage. Gabby does get hit with the Hex, but a very nice double hoof stomp. He's going to try and turn this fight around. Gabby is about to get pulled back, though, with the RP. He has the Eclipse going, but 20 Savage has barely taken a lick of damage. He gets hit with an arrow. Gabby surviving for the most part, but he is dead. Dieback on Bok, and that is a lot of first deaths as well for a lot of the members of TNC, and that is it. GG. Congratulations to T1, as they're going to be taking your top spot in the Southeast Asia Division. They are your champions of the Southeast Asia Upper Division. Really, really good job.
Thanks for playing
T1.
Dota 2.
Such
Thanks
an
and have fun.
incredible job in these two games. Really just showing complete superiority over